A key voting bloc in this November's election nationwide and here in Ohio will be the black vote. It helped propel Joe Biden into the White House in 2020, but he saw support fade before his decision to drop out of the presidential race this time around. So, with just 5 weeks to go now until Election Day, where do things stand right now? News 5's John Kosick now with a closer look.
Hello, how are you? Just reminders to get out the vote.
There are a lot of things James Wingo could be doing on this fall day.
So deadline for registering is the 7th.
All of them can wait.
You have to have a picture ID this year. There's no more utility bills.
Meeting Cleveland black voters where they live.
We go to 123rd, we go to Kinsman.
To talk about the election and making sure they're registered to vote takes precedence.
They've also purged 153,000 voters. So don't take it for granted that you're going to be on the poll. Check first.
Is it a sacrifice of time he would have made just a few months ago before the switch at the top of the ticket from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris? Good question.
You know, I just didn't feel comfortable when it was Biden. It was just too much hemming and hawing, and now we have something to push forward to. We were just trying to get this little block right here.
He's joined this day by his Omega Psi Phi fraternity brothers who are part of a bigger 1,000 men boots on the ground push to get black voters not just registered, but out to the polls, which has at times been a challenge.
We don't have a registration problem in Cleveland. We have a participation problem.
The historical significance of the black vote in Cleveland, the difference that can be made when they stand and vote as a bloc, became evident in the late 60s with the election of Carl Stokes as the nation's first black mayor of a major city and his brother Lewis as Ohio's first black member of Congress.
Black political power started here in Cleveland. That's why we were able to elect the first black mayor of a major city. So all we're doing is standing on the shoulders of our elders.
In presidential election years, Democrats have counted on strong support and turnout from black voters in places like Cleveland to offset Republican advantages in the rest of the state, with GOP hopefuls rarely ever campaigning in the city itself.
We love Cleveland.
In 2016, though, Donald Trump flipped the script, not only campaigning in Cleveland, but making a play for black voters, asking what have Democratic leaders done for them.
We have inner cities that are more dangerous than places of war.
So his appeal to black voters in Cleveland, Detroit, Philadelphia, a simple question.
What do you have to lose? Can't get any worse. It really can't. The inner cities cannot get much worse.
Those 2016 comments were made in the Cleveland Heights church of one of the first black pastors to get behind Trump, Pastor Darrell Scott, who remains active in the Trump 2024 efforts.
We're going to be in Philadelphia, Georgia, North Carolina, Wisconsin, all of the battleground states where the black vote will be very influential.
Some polls show Harris trailing Biden's 2020 numbers among black voters, especially young black men. Scott says economic concerns are a big reason some are turning to Trump, and he's working on a plan with the Trump team that will strengthen that bond even further.
Myself and my business partner have worked very hard on it with him, and there are going to be a number of components to this plan that I believe will be favorable to the black community.
But Antoine Seawright believes there's a growing enthusiasm for Harris among black voters, not reflected in the polls, but seen on the street.
Kamala Harris has brought more energy to this race than Duke Power Company itself. We feel the Kamala momentum up and down the ballot, and I think that matters.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.